Hey, Mexican E40.
Oh, damn, I don't know.
Me llamo E40.
Hey, with the laugh too, though. That's the laugh.
What's good, everybody? This is the F and Mad podcast with your host DJ Punch,
and I am the very special co-host. I was about to say DJ Punch.
That's how good of an intro I got.
Everybody want to say. Everybody want to say.
Man, hold on.
I've been
check it out.
I'm mad.
Peep game, man.
I've been trying to rush
Peep
you
game.
niggas and shit. I've been practicing my shit and I fucked my shit up.
Peep game, man. I'm gonna say it like this: Foolish Dee is a guest tonight. We gonna treat him like a guest tonight.
It's a special occasion.
It's a special occasion.
Yeah.
This motherfucker turning how old, D?
Man, turning 35.
35. Jesus Christ.
35.
35 years on this earth. I ain't gonna lie, D. Didn't think he was gonna make it past 25.
I didn't either.
The shit you be doing?
Yeah.
But when I had a baby at 25, I was like, maybe this might work. I don't know.
I tell you what, man, my boy's turning 35. He's had a lifetime worth of stories already. He's only 35. This motherfucker has done more things than I've ever seen anybody else do. Good, bad, something in the middle. He just almost burnt the homie jacket. Like, this motherfucker's wild, bro. I'll tell you what.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Celebration of my boy D. Turning 35. We're going to talk about some stories tonight. What is you doing, D?
I had to get away
You
from
gotta
it.
adjust yourself or what?
Yeah, because
This nigga fucking up the set over here.
Fucking at the set.
I had to get away because he put the ashtray like kind of like right close to his back arm side. So when I turn around, he got his arm propped out like a peacock, and I just like knocked his elbow.
Okay,
and
I'm
shit.
trying to understand why this nigga sitting up so damn high.
Cause I'm feeling real king like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeling good.
I just want to state this.
35 is scary, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feel like.
Why does nigga pass this shit the other way though?
I don't know.
Never mind.
Who did what?
Check this out, man. 35, I decided to make a special episode where normally me and you are interviewing other guests. Me and you are normally having conversations where
Right.
the spotlight is on the guest. It's your birthday, so we're going to do that for you tonight. We're going to learn about Foolish Dee tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all heard the crazy ass stories. I want to know how you got to be who you are today.
I think I can help with that.
Cool ass Cam in the motherfucking corner over there.
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, me and D didn't have some cold experiences, man.
Look,
throughout.
he was telling me, because we was talking about Lalo maybe shooting through, right?
Yeah.
And he was saying he don't want to have a guest on 2 weeks in a row, the same one. And I was thinking like, okay, that makes sense. And then I thought about it and I said, wait, between me, D, and Lalo, that's I don't know how many episodes worth of stories.
Yeah.
We ain't talked
Real
about the
life
frying
shit.
pan.
Oh
We
yeah,
ain't
see,
talk-
not too many people know about that. I found out about that, you know, and I think that's when I
not
was
too
first
many
getting to
people
know
know
D,
about that.
and you told me.
Yeah,
You
I
broke-
didn't know about the stripper.
Yeah,
I've known D for I don't know how long. I didn't know the stripper story. So that
Oh,
everybody
man.
has their individual stories with this motherfucker.
Foolish D, this is your
So
life.
now I want to hear about Foolish Dee.
Oh,
First
man.
of all, bro, where were you born? What year was it?
Oh man, you want to start like way back?
We're going way back, bro. This could be a 3-part series
Hey,
if
check
you want.
this out. Everybody that's on live got a picture of me and my pops and shit. I posted this earlier, but
Dope.
Bro,
that was like,
you know, I let a
Year and a
fuck
half,
out of
2
that,
years
bro. That
before
was
he
like,
died.
and then you gave some history, you know. Of
We're
him.
going to learn history. Where were you born, D?
well, I was born in Lake Arrowhead, California.
Okay.
What the fuck were you doing in Lake Arrowhead, California?
Oh well, we was back in the day. We was loaded. Like we had money. You know what I'm saying? We was shit. I was trying to
Get off the fucking phone.
Some other shit. But no, back in the day, we was loaded. Like we had money. My dad was like one of the first black executives in Beverly Hills type shit, and
Damn.
we had a house. well, I can't say we, but
Your family.
my parents had a house.
Your family, yeah.
Yeah, we had a nice
Yeah,
like
'cause-
2-story house on the side on the side of a mountain, and everything was. Hold on, let me.
You got it.
Everything, nigga. What are you doing?
Oh, it's
Nigga
'cause of
fucking
the
up the
backpack.
set. I told you.
It's the
You know?
backpack. That's why. The extra
Jesus.
He
shit.
tried to change the subject. He getting distracted, bro.
No,
this is all about you today. You know.
Tell your
That's
story.
crazy. Like I don't know. I don't
As
know
much
what to tell
shine
y'all.
as you
That's
be
crazy.
asking for, bro, we're trying to give you shine and you have nothing to say.
I don't know because I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't even ready for this. You gonna tell me last minute now?
If you
I'm
stay
like,
ready, you ain't never got to get ready.
yeah, but I don't really always have the
free.
light on me like that. But yeah, we just came. It's just been like some crazy things happen. It was the '80s, and my parents split, but they never ever got a divorce. They just
What?
split. Yeah, death do you part, motherfucker.
That's some real shit.
Hell yeah. So
That's some old school shit.
Yeah.
no, my dad served my mom with the papers, but she never like signed through them.
That was
Or it was never filed. One
that
of the
was
two.
you got
One
me
of the two.
fucked up.
Yeah, it was one of the two. But I mean,
Okay,
shit.
so how old were you when your parents split?
I want to say like 3,
And
2 or 3.
your sister Kring, was she born? When was she born?
Oh yeah, she was born. She was born in 86. I want to think. No,
86, yeah.
probably.
It'd be 86. I'm 88.
April.
No, we can
April
we can do the
86.
math real quick. What year were you born?
Yeah.
I'm 84.
Okay. Now,
So
now,
I
how
was
old is
like-
your sister?
Now you asking difficult questions.
Oh,
Here,
man.
you know how hard it is.
You know,
to
there's
keep
somebody you talk to every day on a daily basis, and
I
you don't
don't
know how
talk.
old
No,
she
we
is.
don't even talk like that. Like when we see each other, we fuck around with each other, but then that's about it.
That's
Like,
your sister, bro. Y'all
I
got love.
love her to death. I'll blow-
Anytime I pull up to your house, bro, for some reason she be there. I don't
For
know
no
if that's
reason.
the days I be coming on, but
Shout
you
out to
know.
Kring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Cream. You know,
Anyways, man.
Yes.
What the hell's that?
You know,
Okay.
Snapchat.
yeah.
So born in 84, lived in Lake Arrowhead. Parents split up. Where did your pops go? Where did your moms go? Who'd you go with?
Well, of course, off top, though, mom is always going to take the kids. Mama always going to take the kids.
Well, not every situation.
well,
is
not
different.
every. I'm not going to say every situation.
Because if you look at how you are
Man,
as a
no,
father, you
I
know we're
bounce-
gonna get to that later in the show. But
Yeah,
you know,
no, I bounce back and forth. I seen my dad come around, and then even my mom. My mom's biggest story with my dad is this. It was one day because she had another child with another dude, and they didn't work out. But there was times when my dad would come and pick me and my sister up, and so there was one, like I guess it was the first time or so they came to pick us up, and my mom sent me and my sister Agnes out, and he said, "Whoa, where's the other one?" She said, "Oh," and I said, "Well," he said, "Well, bitch, if you ain't sending all 3 of them out, I don't want all of them." No, he said, "If you ain't sending all 3 of them out, I ain't taking none of them."
That's some real shit.
So my mom went in the house,
we're
packed her
not gonna
bags, and
split them
sent her
up.
too.
We're
That's
gonna
some
keep
real
them
shit,
together.
yeah.
No shit.
So where were y'all living at the time?
At that time, it was that's when we came to Bellflower. That was like in '89, I want to say.
So you been in Bellflower since '89?
Yeah.
Man, that's
You was in the Sherwoods at that point, or where were you?
Oh
at?
yeah. I was in the shits. Like I seen so
Sherwoods
much
was the
shit. Like
shits.
oh man, it was crazy. I'm cool. Yeah. It was crazy. Like Sherwoods was turned. Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
was
Coming
it the
up, it was-
Sherwoods at that time, or was it still Small World?
I came in right when it was like the final year. It was Small World. Right when at the tail end. A Small World.
It's a lot of
Ooh.
history behind those apartments, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to so many different people that got some crazy stories about that place.
Shoot, anytime anybody brings out any type of doubt on Bellflower, I pull up the Games documentary.
Yeah.
And I'll
Oh.
be like, look, it used to be the shits over there.
Oh, I was there when the game. Matter of fact, I got a story with game. The game, and his brother. Matter of fact, so we was in front of the apartments chilling, and freaking they gathered up a bunch of kids, and they was like, "Yeah, we about to have a dance battle," and I was one of the kids. So we all
How
started
old
doing
were you
it.
at the time?
Shit, I was young. I was still in I was in elementary, I think.
So yeah, I know this is like back in the 90s.
Back early 90s. Early 90s. It was like right, I want to say like 94, 93,
Bro,
94.
Why are you
killing
fidgeting
me.
so much?
I just don't like people fidgeting in my back seat.
Yeah,
What are you doing back there?
You're making me uncomfortable.
Bro, you
I'm
are
comfortable.
irritating me right now. You know how my OCD is. If you don't scoot your ass up and sit your ass down,
Man, I'm comfortable right
got your
here, bro.
backpack on the back of your seat like it's elementary school.
Yeah.
That's because I just washed it.
Get yourself together, B.
I just washed
You
that,
know,
man.
back in the day, we used to take them and flip them. People had that shit right
Hey.
there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. See, I lost
So-
the sound
I
for a
don't
little
like
bit.
this, man. Now the seat done sank. It's going all the way down. Fuck this seat.
Bro, you taller than me. You supposed to be down a little bit, you know? You want
I
niggas
like
to...
being up, man. I like being up because I feel up.
All right, so...
35, I'm feeling up.
I want to hear the rest of your story. You know, where you was out there with Game and his brother. You doing the dance battle. What kind of dance was you doing?
Man, I don't know what I was doing to get to the front of the pack. But to this day, I remember me and this girl, some dark-skinned girl, him and his brother with the boombox sitting on the stairs. They played something, and these niggas was laughing their asses off. Like, this was the most hysterical thing. It was like watching bum fights before bum fights was bum fights. You
But
know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
y'all was little kids, right? So
Yeah.
what would make you say, okay, I'm gonna get out there and dance? Were they trying to like, you know,
The
say
girl
we're
was
gonna
doing
give you
something.
$5 for the person who danced the best or
Yeah,
something?
it was something like $2-3 or some shit. It
'Cause you
wasn't
know,
even
niggas
much.
was
It wasn't
like-
not much back. You know, $2-3. We like, fuck it. I'm a little kid. I want some motherfucking ice cream. So
I can hit the store real quick.
you know what I'm saying? So no lie, we was dancing for a minute, and I looked to the side because these niggas was hyping up the girl, and the girl was doing some move. I was like, man, fuck this bitch. I'm about to pull out the ultimate move.
That nigga came with the showdown from You Got Served, huh?
Everything I love. My best move that I could come up with was the running man.
Oh, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you was gonna say like the crybaby or some
And he
shit.
was like
nigga,
dead ass
this nigga
serious.
there.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking crybaby too. I was like, he gonna hit him with the crybaby.
I did the
Either that or
running
the
man
wobble.
on him. I did the running man, got the pumping on him and all that
They
shit.
laughed
Like
at your
I
ass,
was
huh?
DB. Man, I won. What
Bro,
you
I ain't
niggas-
even gonna front. I was busting the running man back there when I was that age too. You know, like
You know what I'm saying?
shit,
You don't know no
that
better.
was the move.
What you mean? I ain't never been to no dance and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to a dance and somebody broke out the crip walk. I was like, yo, I need to learn that right there.
Niggas be cold with the footwork. Huh?
I would practice in my kitchen when nobody was home in my socks. So many fucking nights, bro.
Yeah.
So many nights,
I
bro.
had a lot of
was in
days
there
like that, too.
Sessioning
I don't
up,
know
bro.
why, but that came so easy for me.
I ain't never did that shit in public, but I swear to God, I was a G
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
you be in the mirror, you be the man, nigga. You be like, you know, throwing all kind of shit
My
up. Don't even know what
footwork
you're
was-
doing.
Hell
but
no, my footwork was on point.
Oh yeah,
Then when
mine
I
was
found-
too when I lost all my weight. Whew.
When I
Oh,
saw that
my-
Dub C shit, you know, when he goes side to
Oh,
side,
yeah.
I
The
thought
Dub C
that was the
walk.
hottest shit. That and the pin drop.
I used to watch, bro. I used to watch this documentary over and over and over again, bro. It was on a VHS tape, and it was all about the Crip Walk.
Oh, wow.
And it opens up with a dude in a what's it called, a Tennessee Titans jersey, all light
That
skin,
bright
the
blue,
fuck,
yeah.
all light skin, all light blue, the fuck up. Crip walking, bro, and I was like, "This is the dopest shit I've ever seen in my fucking
Bro,
life."
you know, look, the coldest shit that I done seen right now, I think like the hottest one out there that really do that shit the best, that nigga OT Genesis.
OT
bro.
Genesis is out there
This
killing
nigga
it with
is
the Crip
killing
walk.
the game.
I don't want to hear nothing about no Blueface. I don't want to hear about nobody
Man,
else, bro.
Fuck all that OT nigga. He get
Genesis.
out there.
First of all, I'm not calling him OT Genesis.
Yeah.
I know him as Genesis. His mama called him Genesis. I'm gonna call him Genesis.
My nigga Jen. You know, like, that OT, you know, that shit kind of got attached on when he started going out of town. You know, when you hear that OT, that's what it make you think about. You know, out of town Genesis. You know, I'm not just making money right here. I'm getting it, you know, East Coast, dirty South, nigga. We going to the Midwest. All
Hey,
that.
lay low in the motherfucking building.
Hey, you know what? Can we just pull him in? I'm about to fucking have this nigga jump on. Because he got a lot to say about this shit. We've been waiting on him.
We talking about
Special guest just walked into the building.
We just
It's
talk, we was talking about Foolish Dee's life.
yeah. You know, his birthday
Right now,
tomorrow. So
right now we're at the Sherwoods.
this is You know, he just gave us a game story, but we know you got plenty more to add on because, you know, you probably spent the most time with him out of
So we're gonna run
me
down
and
the
Punch put
timeline.
together.
Let's go back down the timeline.
All right, so
You went to Sherwood.
Born in Lake Arrowhead, California. Parents had money. Pops had a few accidents, lost everything.
Damn.
Split with my mom.
Yeah.
My mom took me and my sister to Compton to my grandma's house.
Right.
Spent a good amount of time there before moving to Bellflower in '89, and then from '89 to present, off and on, I've been in Bellflower. It hasn't been like a strong because there's been a couple of times when I moved out to other places, like took off to Moreno Valley, you know what I'm saying? Gardena,
Atlanta,
twice.
Georgia, yeah, definitely.
Atlanta,
everywhere Laylo has been.
Oregon.
And that's what I say, you know. Laylo had plenty of
Okay. So
yeah,
you've been in Bellflower since, right? Basically, on and off, but for the most part in Bellflower.
yeah.
Okay. So what I want to know is, we're at the stage where you haven't had your first kid yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
This is post high school, or
This is post high school. Because
Okay.
first of all, let me tell a story about him in high school.
yeah, I know you got a couple of those.
I'm gonna tell my most infamous one.
You gotta come out of it's coming out of elementary, going into middle school, because that's when I took off to Compton, and
Is that when you joined the Crips?
that's what I ran around with.
Join the Crips. How do I gain exclusive membership?
D is one of the only dudes I've ever met that I was talking about places that I would live and I wouldn't live.
Yeah.
And everywhere that I said, he was like, "Yep, nope, yep, nope." And I was like, "What are you basing this off of?" He was like, "I say cuz too much. I'm just trying to see where I can say it or not."
Yeah.
Everywhere that I said, I was like, "All right, Gardena, yep." I was like, "All right, Inglewood, nope." I was like, "Watts, yep." LA, what part?
Certain areas, yeah, you know, people not gonna look at you sideways.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
They gonna give you a head nod and keep it pushing.
This motherfucker,
that
bro.
part.
That is like the only time I've ever seen anybody do that shit.
Yeah.
I kind of base it on this.
Well, you know, everybody don't got them kind of street smarts. You know, Cam is one of those guys.
Yeah, Cam is one of those guys.
Said, "Oh, let's go over to this Crip neighborhood," and you
Hey,
have some motherfucking red.
Let me tell you something.
I said, hey, give me. I'm hold this for the day.
Hey,
you know,
hold on. Let me tell
I
you.
said I'm gonna hold this for the day.
Let me tell.
just in
Speaking
case
of Cam,
somebody get froggy.
Hey, speaking of Cam. Hey, speaking of Cam getting you in some places. I remember one time, and I'm only gonna say this. It was a long time ago. Me and Cam was rolling around. Bunch of people that he was working with at Red Lobster, right?
Right.
I don't know how, but we was at these chicks' house. They was cool. Shout out to them. I don't know if they want to be named, but it was. I'll say it's the summer of '07, and we end up at one of the chicks' house. Right as we get out the car, walking up into her house, we didn't really know where we was at, but we knew we was in Compton. I don't know why, but from across the street, all I heard was "so woo."
Yeah. They was kind
turned
of trying
around,
to make
bro.
it known that, you know.
I shit you not, and it was a group of us. It was like 3-4 of us dudes, and all I could think of, like, I'm like, what the fuck? First thing that came out my mouth, "That's what's up." That's what's up.
I'm like, okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
Walked in the house.
Yeah.
This motherfucker didn't have me in some places.
Be like, you mind your business, I'ma mind mine. And
I'm
everybody
trying-
gonna be okay.
I'm just gonna be in there.
I'm not out here fucking with y'all, you know. I'm not stopping nothing you got going on. Enjoy your day.
I've been some places where me and Cam have been walking down the street, and Cam just like look at me and go, "Just look forward." What?
Yeah. Don't make
look,
eye contact.
Just look forward and walk. I done been some places where cars been pulling up slow, and me and Cam got that same look on our face.
Yeah,
We
like-
just take off running at the exact same time.
It's time to go. You're not waiting for nothing. It's like soon as you see somebody take off, it's like you're gonna sit there and wait. You know, you're gonna question it, like where you you know, that's how people be dying in them horror movies. Fuck that. You're not gonna sit up and wait. You gonna see somebody moving and you're gonna bust that move too.
Hell yeah. Anyways, back to D. Middle school, going into high school.
All right, so I started off at Bellflower Middle School.
Yep.
But let's see.
You took off and went to Compton, right?
Well, no, because I had to. I got kicked out.
So what school did you end up at after you left Bellflower?
Enterprise or Inner Prison, better known as Inner
what?
Prison.
But okay,
If you really know.
Enterprise in Compton,
But check
right?
it out. Check it out. There's a story behind that too. I'll get that out of the way. It's ironic as fuck because to this day, this is my motherfucking nigga. I'll ride for this nigga. Like, I don't care if he bang bloods or whatever. This is my boy for life. I grew up with the nigga. This is my boy. Laylo know the nigga. Laylo know who I'm talking about.
I've told this story in front of Laylo.
My fucking twin.
Hold on. I've told this story in front of Laylo, and Laylo got on the phone with the motherfucker and was like, "You and D fought?" Right there in front of me.
Yeah.
I didn't know Laylo even knew the dude.
Yeah.
This nigga know it. You'd be surprised. Because when you move like you move and you trying to touch so many different connections, people, places, it's like you gotta touch it, everything. You gotta touch it all, And D, like I've seen you like that, you real outgoing.
You a social butterfly like a motherfucker.
Yeah, no matter where you at. You done took me to some of your family functions, and I'm like, man, who is your family right here?
He will pull up to your family function whether you there or not.
Yeah, but he's taking me to some of his, and it be people that I wouldn't even expect. D got family from all over.
Hey, Laylo know. Laylo been there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been through a gang of shit. But yeah, me and this cat started like off and on fighting since elementary. But it was ironic. Every morning before school, I was at this nigga house playing Madden. Me and this nigga was playing a quick game of Madden and shit right before we had to like walk across the street to go to school.
That's probably where the heat started.
Hey, it was a couple of build up, but hey, it's been some shit.
Game of Madden living in Sherwood,
man, off
especially
and on.
When
but,
a nigga get,
but it got worse when we got to middle
nigga.
school because me and this nigga would fight, come back to school and fight on the same day we came back.
See, man, y'all motherfuckers.
And that's
crazy.
why I got kicked out. So
y'all just shouldn't have been friends at school. Y'all was cool nigga, at the house chilling. But
no, we would fight it in the Sherwoods. It was one time he was fucking with my sister, like messing around, and he made her cry. I had to fight this nigga. Like I didn't want to, but I had to fight the nigga.
Do you feel like it was always like his fault? Like he did something to make you upset? Or do you feel like it was like 50-50, like y'all shared?
It was 50-50. Like we shared the fault, like because when we got to high school, that's when we was really going at it. And everybody that went to high school with us would tell you we would talk about each other's mamas. If we sat down at lunch together, we was talking about each other's mamas for the damn near whole lunch. Cam, and by the time the bell ring, we already going at it. We already man, fuck you. Let's go.
I watched these motherfuckers fight for 25 minutes.
Bro, like, no, you didn't get tired?
With an intermission.
I was exhausted.
That's longer than a fucking UFC fight, bro.
With an intermission, bro. A legit intermission.
I was exhausted.
Hell no. But I look at it like this,
It was a gentleman's fight, though.
If y'all did that shit so much to where y'all would still be around each other at some point, it's like...
That's probably what made them brothers, though.
Exactly. That you treating that person like family now, because real life brothers, if they real close in age, they do the same shit.
That's real shit.
You feel comfortable enough to do that shit with people. But if you go out into society and you start fucking with everybody on the street like that, it's not gonna be the same.
Oh no. But it's crazy because I'm gonna say this straight out. I'm proud of the nigga. Like right now he playing basketball overseas and shit. He's got to have a career named Gerald Robinson.
Gerald Robinson.
Yeah. People know him by another name. Oh my bad. People know him by another.
I know Gerald.
Yeah, everybody know him by another name, but I ain't gonna speak on it. But Gerald Robinson that's my nigga.
That's
I'll
real
fight
big,
the nigga
bro.
again, but
he gonna line it up when he
we gonna line it up
I'm sitting
again.
here thinking about it
at
now.
the end of the day, I ride for the nigga.
I understand Laylo's reaction.
That's my bro. That's
Like-
my bro. I don't give and I honestly gonna say this: nobody has hands like him. Like me and this nigga go toe to toe, and he gives me a run for my money every time. Every time we fought.
Have you ever got your ass whipped?
I'm gonna say this: between me and him, we shared ass whoopings.
No, I'm talking about period.
No, not bad. Not to where like it was bad.
Have you ever lost a fight?
Yeah, I lost the fight. I'm not gonna lie. I lost a few.
Was any of them to Kring?
Fuck you.
You ever got knocked unconscious? Like knocked out from a punch?
On perk? Oh no, not from a punch.
Wait,
no.
by a person?
Yeah, by a person, not by the wall. Like him just running and not stopping.
Because we're talking about D here, so we have to make specifics.
No,
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
been
You gotta
knocked
know
out by a punch. Like I've been in the ring fighting when I moved out to Portland, Oregon and shit. So
you was boxing up there, right?
Yeah, I was boxing
I
up
remember
there.
that.
So I had 6 fights, like 6 unofficial fights, and I won all the motherfuckers by knockout. You know what I'm saying? I got the hands Well, I had the hands back when I was younger, and
Well,
had a neck that was complete with my body, with the rest of my body,
bro.
and shit.
That accident.
D fought a motherfucker with one hand before.
Yeah, I did that too.
No, meaning like the other dude had one hand.
No, real shit, I did that.
Hey,
You want to know where he at
cold.
now? You want to know where he at now?
where?
This motherfucker is like topping out at #1 in like jiu-jitsu competitions in Vegas and shit.
With one hand.
Like
One arm.
with one arm.
So, bro,
This nigga is training with
did you beat
UFC
him?
fighters out here.
did you beat him?
No, I didn't even get to finish.
Let me tell you what happened.
No,
that
you
sound
ain't
like
gonna
that,
tell
bro. That
shit.
sound
This
like
is my
a-
story, damn it.
That sound like a
You ain't-
bad
this is
lonely
my
night,
business.
nigga. That nigga said I didn't get to finish.
No, because look. First of all, he came talking shit to me. He got hyped. He seen everybody getting out in the gloves fighting each other. Now, the problem was everybody was fighting me. I
This
was
is
the
where
one
you were
that
training
everybody
at?
fight. No, this
No,
was
this
out
is
on
in
the
the
streets.
street.
Oh, bro.
This is under the street lights. This is dark as fuck under the street
This
lights.
was a podcast pre-podcast.
Oh my
bro.
God,
A
we
gang
out
of
there
dudes
like
sitting out there talking.
out there talking shit to each other. Well, fuck it, go get the gloves. I'll beat your ass. Well, fuck it. So
This time somebody went and got the gloves.
no, it's every time. It's been like
Yeah.
it was like a thing where it happened like randomly every other night. Every other night,
Bro, you
like
gotta-
somebody getting in the gloves.
But you got to understand, if that's the environment you in every single day with a whole bunch of fucking men, you know, the ego is going to start pushing at some point.
All right. So what happened? At what point did you and him scrabble?
It was after I fought the oldest cousin Jamal.
So they family.
No, this
Jamal
is
is the most
RJ.
classic. Hey,
Oh,
Jamal,
RJ
hey,
cousin.
Jamal
Okay.
is the most classic Crip you will ever meet in your life.
Oh man.
so like old school.
Oh, yeah.
High voice,
Do we cripple?
beater. No,
Nah,
high
he
look,
old
OG.
school. OG
He's not from
with
Babies.
it.
He's from Insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
You
a
know what
real
I mean?
That nigga's like first generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This dude, look,
This
high
nigga
pitched
don't fuck
voice,
around.
cornrows, skinny, Long Beach, like
yeah.
what's up, cuz?
Represent though.
Oh, cut. That
Yeah.
dude.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you this. This nigga been pushing that shit for a long time. Cause when we was growing up, when I moved to the Sherwoods after like my
Shout out
mom,
Jamal.
that part.
Jamal.
When I left, when we left Compton, we went to Sherwoods. That's when I hit Sherwoods in '89, and that's when I ran into RJ and his cousins and them, Arthur and everybody. So
they all lived in there
It's
too?
Huh?
They all lived in there too?
All of them.
Everybody lived
This
in
is all
Sherwood.
We was all the Sherwood kids. You know what I'm saying?
I never had that experience,
Jamal was
but I
there
was
off
there.
and on,
you know,
but-
I was always
No,
there.
it's a whole lot, man. I gotta
You
remember
was-
name.
you didn't
Randall.
go till
Randall
later.
was there. Donald, he was there. Donna Curtis, Eli Curtis. You know what I'm saying? Octavia Curtis, the Cole Curtis family. They was in there. You know what I'm
Roger
saying?
Curtis.
Michael Tate, he was in there.
Shout
Roderick,
out
yes.
Michael Tate.
His brothers, you know, his family. They was in there. The whole Curtis family. Those shout outs.
That's the
to
thing
Curtises.
about, you know, just Bellflower, you know, our city. Like a lot of people that kind of grew up over here, like, you know, it's a lot of history behind that. They kind of stayed within the city,
Right.
moving. You know, it's like you say, so many people came out of there, but then I look and everybody that you name it ended up having like a house or something like that.
Yeah.
They family within that neighborhood, the same little area, and you know. You might move just a couple blocks over, and we got so many elementary schools out here to where,
Shit,
you know.
my kid go to the elementary school I went to.
Yeah.
All right, but look,
Same
we
thing
falling
with
off
me.
the topic. We falling off the topic. So this nigga Jamal, I just got in a fight with this nigga because he used to beat us up. He was the big one, but finally, you know, I'm able to like,
He was the big homie.
yeah, like he used to beat us up. So finally, like that's how I grew up to like get hands. So, ended up fighting this nigga for no reason, and freaking we ended up just going at it, and finally I got out. I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm tired. Like, all right, you win. So finally, this little nigga Chase come up. Yeah, Chase. My nigga came up and was talking shit like, yeah, nigga, like if that was me, I'll beat your ass. So I'm looking at the nigga like,
Basically
are you
calling
fucking
you out.
serious? Yeah, like,
It was me, Chase. It was just me and Chase walking up, huh?
yeah,
we
you
was
and
like
Chase
we
came
was
walking
legit
up.
the little homies at the time.
Yeah, at the time, yeah, they was, and it was nuts.
Get off your phone.
Oh, I was on a live feed, that's why. But fuck it, I'm ending it now. Yeah, so he came out talking shit. Now I'm the only one that knew that this nigga had one arm. So I'm like,
I knew.
well, you knew. But like in my head, I was thinking, all right, this
None
nigga
of the
is
big
gonna
homies
take
knew.
the glove off. This nigga will take his fake arm off and just give me just one hand. So I'm gonna just beat his ass. But he didn't do it. Kept putting it on. They put on the fake arm and like I'm thinking.
So
and
he
no,
had like a prosthetic or
The
was
prosthetic
it?
yeah,
was
the
already
prosthetic arm. It stayed bent. But I'm gonna be real
So
with
did
you.
he hit you with the prosthetic
Hold
arm?
on, let him go.
I'm gonna be real with you. I thought everybody else knew at the time. They threw the gloves on for him and all that. So we get to going around this shit, and this nigga, mind you, this motherfucker play football. He know how to work that prosthetic arm.
Yeah, bro, you only need one arm to tuck the ball. I mean, you just can't fucking give a nigga a stiff arm, you know?
No,
He was stocky, and I played football against him one time.
How to throw, he knows
good.
how to work some shit.
He's good. He's athletic as fuck.
As fuck. As
That's what I
fuck.
say, bro. Like people who have disabilities and handicaps like that, it's like they find other ways around it.
Around
you know?
it, yeah.
Your other senses and things like that kind of heighten up.
So I'm not gonna say that it was a tie. I'm gonna say that because
probably what
that
made him
nigga
a cold fighter.
Yeah, because that prosthetic arm hurt like a motherfucker. Like that shit hurt more than his real hand. Like I was feeling
my strong hand.
Yeah,
My strong
like
hand.
this nigga was hitting me with more than just like flesh and bone. Like that
bro.
shit hurt. So I had to
Y'all
block.
might
Like,
listen,
every
let me
time
tell
I
you
wanted
something.
to counter, I had to block because I knew that arm was coming right around, and that shit was fast as fuck. Because all he had to do was a shoulder.
That nigga hit him with the shoulder stroke.
Yeah, that's all you had to do. Like I could do that with my shoulder
That
fast
nigga
as fuck.
hit that
Like, phew.
temptation move, nigga.
Look at
Like,
that. You know what I'm saying?
Notice I'm not laughing.
Fuck you.
I'm
You are
laughing at the story. You know, if I would have been there in the moment, I probably wouldn't
He
have
gonna
laughed.
pull up. I'll be like, nah, I'm cool.
No.
I wasn't laughing.
So this is how they found out that it was fake.
You got a problem too, old man?
This nigga tried because it's his right arm, I think.
No, I just left.
It's the left. All right, so he tried to throw a left hook, and I ducked the left hook. So when I ducked that shit, he jerked back, and the glove slid right off of that hand, and I gave this nigga the coldest uppercut that I could ever give anybody. Just gave him one. Bow!
That nigga hit him with the Ryu, huh?
And then I was about to attack him. I was about to attack him and shit. But then niggas like, no, his glove fell off. No, be fair. I'm like, all right, so I kept backed off. So this is when Jamal grabbed the glove and said, nah, cuz, I got this shit. He said, you beat his ass, cuz. Get his ass. So he tried to put the glove on. He said, make a fist, cuz. The nigga Chance said, I can't. He said, what the fuck you mean you can't? Make a fist. He said, I can't. He said, what's your hand broken? He said, nah, my hand is. He said, my arm is fake.
He goes, no. He's like, what? What's wrong, girl? Like, they getting frustrated. And he go, man, it's fake.
And he pulled the glove off and said, oh, cuz, you out here fighting a nigga with one arm?
Oh, hell nah, cuz. Like that, bro.
He said, fuck that, cuz.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Wow.
I had to get in the glove. That nigga hopped in the glove so fast. I didn't know go. Nothing. I had to get back in the fighting mode with this nigga. I was tired as a motherfucker.
D, you was cold for that one, bro.
Now I was there.
Everybody was shocked, huh? Like, what? I bet everybody's eyes got big and shit. Was like,
no,
oh,
it turned out everybody else knew but Jamal.
But you knew too, right?
Yeah, I knew, but
But he still got out there though.
I mean, shit, if a nigga talking shit and he say you want to get in the gloves, I'm not going to stop you from
Now,
getting the gloves.
listen,
Come on, catch these hands.
Take this from somebody who was there. Not gonna front. He mixed you a little bit.
But think about what type of kids
Okay.
we were, bro.
You
That's
were
what I'm
okay,
talking
you
about.
could say
With
you
that
were tired.
motherfucking plastic
You
arm,
could say
and
you were
I
tired.
had like fucking.
I get that. I totally understand. But he mixed you a little. He mixed you a little bit, D.
That was fresh legs, and I'm fucking coming off of this nigga. He talking about, oh, yeah, he mixed you. Like, of course a nigga gonna hang. He got a fake arm that fucking moves faster than a motherfucker. Like,
And he's an athlete.
this nigga's trained for this shit.
Okay.
I'm out of high. Like, I think that happened when I was out of high school already.
But you're making it okay. It's okay.
I'm an old ass nigga about it.
It's okay.
Bro, we just
Oh,
reminiscing right
and
now.
you were like 6 beers deep.
Nah, I was sober.
Oh, you were sober? Then who was
Yeah.
out there drinking? I remember seeing a gang of Heinekens on the curb.
It was Jamal.
So Jamal was drunk out here just trying to defend
No,
one-armed niggas' honors.
Man, that
huh?
nigga had just got out of prison, so fighting was his thing. Like,
explains it all.
if you had a problem, because he sat at the house all the time, so you know he
I
would
once
call
seen
out
Jamal-
Madden phase all night,
I
and if
once-
you had a problem with that shit, you taking it outside in the gloves.
I wasn't seen Jamal almost go outside and beat a white lady's ass because she was shooting using paintball guns, shooting it at me and Darren, his little cousin. Wow. And we had to run in the house and fuck that car, I'm gonna beat that bitch ass. You should have seen Darren mama out there. Don't do it, Jamal, don't do it. This motherfucker was super crip, bro. The most old school of the old school.
I got a story for you.
D had to fade this motherfucker 2 times
in one night.
Was he drunk?
He was buzzed probably.
Okay. I don't know, but
he might have been buzzed. If he just got out and there was like 6 beers down there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The nigga got hands. Forever got hands.
Forever. He was locked up for a cool one.
He had hands before he got locked up.
Like Solo, I wouldn't fight Solo.
That's why he went to jail.
I would never fight Solo.
I wouldn't worry about Solo. Jamal's who I'm worried about. No offense, Solo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more worried about Jamal. Like, this nigga is way too motherfucking fast. This nigga got the hand speed. It's there.
I don't even think Solo works out. He buff. It made no sense.
Yeah, that's true. But
he in there using water bags, lifting water bags and shit.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you a story.
Solo prison buff.
It was a time we was all in the house chilling, and there was this one nigga that had like kind of short arms, and he was talking shit to Jamal, and I was like, "Yeah, nigga, I'll beat your ass in slot boxing." Jamal just turned, like, was sitting on the couch, and he looked at the nigga and said, "Cuz what?" The nigga said, "You heard me, I'll beat your ass. You ain't no competition for me." We all looked at each other. It was like, nah, bro.
I don't think you want that.
Do it. Don't do it. But before we could say anything, before we could even say anything.
Was it playing or it was serious?
It started off as us talking shit about him about having short arms. He was like a grown man with midget arms and shit. I know what you're talking about too. Yeah. A grown man with midget arms and shit. So we used to clown this nigga. And I guess he got fed up. And fucking the nigga started talking shit for real. So before we could tell the nigga like, nah, don't say shit, or like, nah, you don't want it, Jamal hopped up and slapped the shit. Like, it wasn't just one slap, it was multiple slaps. Like, the nigga could not get one swing off.
Damn.
Couldn't get a swing off. It was like a
It was a fluster.
Yeah.
All to the face. Yeah. All to the face. The nigga was like, oh.
Yeah, at that point, you can't even react no more.
But like, did he pull back any punches or he like legit fired on him?
No, he just all hands slapping the fuck out of him.
Oh, they were slap boxing.
Yeah, it was a slap boxing. Like, it was
friendly,
like,
it was a friendly fade. A friendly fade.
Nah, that nigga didn't come back for like a month or 2.
That nigga was on some Mike Turner shit, huh?
That nigga got on.
You gonna eat that cake? You gonna eat the cake, Anime? Anime, eat the cake.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? The nigga left the homie house even though he was staying there. We didn't see that nigga for 2 months after that. Like, that nigga had caught all sorts of feelings and got on.
Damn. Cold shit, bro. Let's get to, like I say, before kids. Nah, like, you know, like I
want to talk about Laylo slapping my hand with the fucking cop flashlight.
Let's talk about it. What year was this?
What year was that? And I was like, I don't know. We was.
Yeah, you about to like bring back some memories for him.
Oh yeah, because I mean he's gonna be able to vouch for a lot of this shit because it was a time. This was right before he had got that the station wagon, that Ford Taurus.
I remember that station wagon. That is like that's the first time I've ever seen Laylo. He pulled up in that station wagon with driving gloves. That will forever be my first impression of Laylo.
Hey, what about them stickers? Ain't skirt.
Nigga
hey, if
cold,
you had the ain't skirt sticker on your shit and we didn't know who you was, we was taking that shit right off. Yeah.
You're like, where you get this from? This don't belong to you.
That sounds like some shit, my bro. So I got a cousin, right? Super duper gang banged out. I'm not gonna mention no names. I'm driving around with him, and there was these 2. I would say either young, early 20s, maybe 18, 17 at the youngest. 2 dudes walking to the liquor store. He's like, "Hey man, pull over right here." I don't know what he gonna do. He get out the car. He was so offended by these 2 because they was like some little fake gangster motherfuckers, some little fake cholos, right?
Right.
He yelled at the motherfuckers from across the street, "Pull your fucking socks down." They turned like, what? Like, he checked them legitimately, was like, pull your fucking sock down. If y'all ain't from no hood, pull your fucking socks down. These motherfuckers pull their socks down so fucking quick. Got checked quick as fuck.
Hey, but you know what? I know you know, I know your cousin very well. And it's been times where I've been with him and seen him do the exact same thing.
That shit is wild.
And
we all know your cousin, and we all got a wild story with that.
He's very respectful, you know. And
I will tell you, he's the most loving person.
And that's why I try to like understand.
I love
like,
that guy.
You know,
I miss him.
The image that he has for himself, you know, is like it doesn't mirror like the person that he is on the inside, you know. Like you said, he's very loving. He's fucking very respectable.
He's a fucking like he's loving as fuck. He puts others before him. He thinks about other people. You know what I mean? He'll fix your plate for you. He's thank you, please. You know what I mean?
All of that, you know, and it's real rare where you see all of that within, you know, an individual, and that's one of them people, you know, and that's why I got a lot of love for him, you know. I done seen him grow up and go through so many different stages, you know.
Back to D.
Same thing with D. You know, the last time I was on the show with D, we told a story about the dancer, the stripper story.
Oh, yeah.
So the other person that came out the back giving massages with no shirt on said he want to come on the show.
Yeah, that's solo. He said he gonna be down here on Halloween.
We might have to do that.
Yeah, so we put that together, but he gonna have a couple things. But you know, I want to hear like, what do you think is your coldest story? You know, your wild that from your life. You know, the biggest thing that you've experienced.
You about to die. Somebody comes over with a notepad and tells me, if you want people to remember you by this one story, what's the story you gonna give them?
Damn. Yeah, I to be honest with you, it wouldn't be one story. It's just so many epic times. And
there gotta be like, one biggest one that you'll never forget. Two.
Knock it down to 2 or 3.
Because there was a time
that really changed your life to where I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. This is what this situation molded me.
All right. The time I accidentally turned down the threesome.
I gave you the moment to be the deepest you've ever been in your life.
That's my biggest regret, son.
And you gonna tell me that?
That nigga said he turned it, but like
it was on accident.
Are you willing to talk about it?
How do you accidentally do that?
Because
that's what I want to know.
Oh my God, there was like
again, we can edit if you want to.
It was in no, we good. It was in Vegas. It was 2 Hispanic ladies that lived in Northern California.
What do you mean by ladies?
Man, these girls was sticky dick, baby.
No, what do you mean by ladies, bro? Because you make it sound like they was old.
Nah, they wasn't old. They were they was about around my age at the time. But then there was like one of them that I was trying to get at. She was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go to my hotel, and me and my friend about to go to my hotel and change. You want to come?" And I look back and I was like, "Shit, well, I'm here with my friends, so I don't know. Like, let me see if it's cool with them."
You trying to be cool on some bros before hoes type shit?
I was there with my next door neighbor and fucking her boyfriend.
So what is there to talk about here? Where did you
drop
the ball here?
I found them and I was like, yo, like I told them what happened. They was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why didn't you leave? Like, don't you have a phone? I was like, yeah. They was like, then why didn't you leave? I was like, oh yeah. I was so fucked up that night. I regretted that one.
I gave you the most perfect opportunity to be deep and give a story.
And that's what you came out
like
with.
it's hard to say. It's hard to say because like I got
but
stories. But
that's in your top 3?
Like all right. I don't know. Because I got stories, even stories with Laylo. Like there's one story in particular. Hold on.
Go ahead.
If I can pick out a story in particular with Laylo, there's one that will always stick out in my mind. I don't know if this motherfucker remember this, but it was right when he got that 96 Z28 T-top. Because I remember when he pulled up, it was stick shift, and he let me drive it, and he was like when I got on the freeway, I was doing like 65, 70. He was like, what are you doing? Like, it go a lot faster than that. Mm-hmm. So, all right, so I punched it, and that's the fastest I've ever been in a car. That motherfucker was fast as a bitch. But It was one night in particular. We out and about, and I don't know where the fuck we was at because we got into a race with a white boy in a Mustang, a black Mustang, and for some reason, like it was a back and forth race. It was like one of those Fast and the Furious moments,
like a drag race.
It started off as a drag race, ended up in like a fucking chase. Something Damn. Like we went for miles. Damn. We was going for miles, and most memorable thing, he just downshift and stooch and then get up and like upshift and get on, and then the dude do the same thing and try to catch up. We was moving fast as a motherfucker, like drifting around corners, and like it's like a mountain here, and I don't see shit here. I don't know where the fuck we was at. It was dark as fuck. Like we just had like just the few lights along the side of the road, and that was the best. That was a good ass race because it wasn't like we blew him out completely because he would catch up sometimes, but then Laylo would just laugh and be like, "Watch this, downshift, stooch," and then pass him right up. And then right as he coming up, he like, "Man, look at this nigga think he doing something with this stupid ass 5.0, this slow ass shit. Start to get on."
Yeah, I had a lot of moments like that with him too.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Everybody, let's do this. Everybody gonna give their best memory that they got with you.
Hey, my best memory with you. You want to know what that is?
What?
The time that I put my parking brake on the Grand Prix, and you didn't know.
I could tell that story.
For food.
Bro, so we go to Food for Less. It's me, him pulling up in his car, his mama and his sister pulling up in her car, right? So D get in that motherfucker. We get in his. He had a Grand Prix at the time, clean, bro. It was nice. Got in that motherfucker, drove up there, went inside, did everything we were supposed to do, came back outside. He was walking his mama to her car to load the groceries, right? D pulled the most classic, like, big homie shit and threw me the keys. I'm 13, maybe. He threw me the keys and was like, "Here, go pull the car around." Bro, I'm jittery. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, oh, the homie entrusted me in the whip, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, I run to this car, bro, get in that motherfucker, turn it on, put that motherfucker in reverse. Shit's not moving. I don't have a lot of experience driving cars, right? But that shit's supposed to go backwards, right?
Yeah.
Shit's not moving.
Wow.
So I'm thinking like, okay, D, this car must be powerful as fuck. It's the first thing I could think about.
Because you didn't want to hit the shit. And then
so I'm like, all right, I'm going to tap on the gas. So I tap on the gas to start moving.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Keep tapping on the gas. We moving back. Put it in drive. It's not going forward. So what do I do? Keep pushing it. I'm coming around the corner. And as I'm coming around the corner, I hear this like fucking car. Bro, there's this other car. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You need to fix your fucking brakes. Y'all sound terrible out there. But I'm in D shit. And I got the speakers blaring. All that shit, bro. I'm thinking I'm the shit. I'm whipping this motherfucker like 10 miles an hour, bro. But I look good, right?
Right.
But that other motherfucker's brakes is fucked up. I pull up to him and he got the most like biggest eyes I've ever seen in my life. Like, nigga, what is you doing? And I'm like, what? He was like, "Oh, that screeching?" I'm like, "Yeah, you heard that, nigga? He need to get his brakes fixed." "No, nigga, that was my car." What? He get in the car, he looked. I had the emergency brake on the whole fucking time, bro.
Shit.
He was just dragging the ass of the car.
I thought
that's why I wasn't moving because the brake was off.
The saddest part is I thought I looked good and everybody was looking at me, and I'm like, I got the seat lean back. They all looking at me. I'm like, these bitches is on it today, boy. Niggas pulling. I got the pro style in the hair. I'm pulling today. No, they looking at me because I look stupid as fuck.
With the pro style.
You know what? I got another story in the car and Laylo about that car, and Laylo is gonna relate to this like a motherfucker. Remember that other high yellow nigga that used to be in competition with me, Brian?
It was like the battle of the light skins or what?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey man,
when we was hot boys.
y'all gonna start making these light skin
And
stereotypes.
he had the Ultima with all that beat. Yeah. Remember, and that's the nigga I battled with the fucking what was that?
That's the nigga you beat with the Running Man.
Nigga, that was the dumbest shit we could ever do. Like, nigga,
he said he bust out the Running Man on him.
No, it was Remy Martin.
Both of them niggas each.
Both of us.
Both of y'all what?
A whole bottle of Remy.
Down the whole bottle of Remy on the spot. Like, yep.
Man,
I just watched a video the other day. That nigga TB had showed me what the dude taking 50 shots of
seen
Patron.
that shit. Had to carry his ass out.
Like that. I won.
Nigga, that's so retarded. That's like big a whole bottle.
All right, so what happened, D?
I won until I got out to the car.
So when you got to the car, what happened?
Well, I tried to get in the driver's seat. It was like, I thought I was gonna drive, but Lalo grabbed me and said, "Nah, I'm gonna drive us home." So I got in the passenger seat, and before he could put the car in the drive, I opened the door and just started throwing up all over the place.
Damn.
Painted the whole sidewalk.
Wow.
Cam, who threw up in your car and had to go to your job and clean it up afterwards
Man, that
the
was
next day?
the nigga Charles. From high school. That nigga, man.
I can bleep it out, but Charles Carson?
Nah, Arrington.
Oh, yeah, okay. The
Yeah.
twins' big brother.
Yeah. That nigga, we had went to the fucking club the night before and he got super lit, you know? And I guess he had a fucking cheeseburger and fries or some shit like that earlier in the day because it was like Thousand Island and all kind of shit in the back of my car, bro. I was like,
Was that in the Marrow or the Beamer?
nah, that was the fucking the brown BMW, nigga. That was the 105 till we die Beamer, nigga.
105 till we die, 91 till we done.
Oh,
Hey man, I thought that car was gonna blow up. I called this nigga Punch. I said, "Come on, man, you down to bust a move, nigga? Let's go ride."
I was waiting outside.
I said, "Nigga, this shit gonna blow up, nigga. We just gonna ride till we die, nigga." You know, you got a blown motor, nigga. That shit already fucked up. Like, fuck it, man.
Remember our slogan? Cam lost it.
Yeah. Man, one time I was with Lalo and the Camaro nigga had broke down.
Oh,
And
shit.
man, we in Moreno Valley, you know. So
that
we out there
wasn't
for
it.
like a week, bro.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Nah, I'm telling you, this shit lasted for like a whole week because the car was broke.
It's like, let me tell you from the get.
We couldn't go get the part because it wasn't no fucking auto parts store, you know? So we ended up going to his cousin baby shower in like Palmdale. So we said, okay, it's an AutoZone down the street. We went down there, we tried to get the part. They said, oh, we got to order. We like, man, what the fuck? Like, hell, we ain't finna be here tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
we said, we trying to get back to LA. So, bro, the car is like cutting off
Oh, shit.
every time you slow down. So we on the fucking 14, the 5. We came all the way from Palmdale. Car cutting off, throw that shit in neutral, started back up all the way back home. We made it back home, nigga.
Where did we drive back
Nah,
from?
man,
that
that's
one
not what
time?
I'm talking about. What I'm talking about was when me and Lalo stayed in Moreno Valley. Lalo was in the front seat of the Camaro, and he told you, he said, yeah, take that traction control off, see what it do. And Cat was like, all right.
Oh yeah, we spun it out. Yeah, we swung it. That was the first time we figured out that they could donut. Nah, that wasn't it. We went to
you
Food for
lost
Less.
control. You lost control trying through that
Wait, first of all,
intersection,
explain
and
what does
we
that do?
laughed talking about.
What does
Hey,
that
but
do?
we
Cam
didn't
lost
die.
What are we talking about? Hold on.
We didn't die and I didn't
And we
crash.
didn't
Hold
crash.
on. What are we talking about here?
All right, so
I'm not in the car, so I don't
I'm
know.
gonna tell you. I remember the story now. You know, we all in the car. Like I said, Lalo in the passenger seat, Derek in the back, and he was like, "Fuck it, you know, let's see what you could do." They was hyping me up, you know. That was like the shit at the moment because every weekend we was going out and we was trying to like do some,
Stunt.
yeah. So I said, "Fuck it, man, we gonna try it one
I'm
time."
going to show off for the big homies.
Man, like I turned that ASR off, nigga.
What is that?
That's the traction control. It's like a little switch, and so that's the you know, that little anti-slip. It lock your wheels. So
Yeah.
that you turn that shit off, it's like free to do whatever.
Yeah.
So I fucking let it go, you know. But it got to a point to where, all right, I was like, damn, you know, if I don't grab it at this right moment,
You was
nigga,
panicking a
yeah,
little
we
bit.
was gonna hit something or somebody. So I fucking caught it, like I said, and we didn't die and we didn't crash.
In the intersection?
Yeah, they
man,
was
that
probably
was
heart
funny.
beating fast and shit. Like niggas was like, oh man, this nigga gonna fuck us up right now. Why we tell this nigga to do this shit?
Flip over.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know.
Oh,
But-
right behind that Winko too.
But there was a lot of times, nigga, you know, I was getting hyped up to do crazy shit. Remember like that 07, like 06 that time?
Yep.
When I first got that car. Man, it was raining one night. Niggas had me in the fucking Cerritos mall parking lot. Remember how like hyphy shit was real big at that time. Niggas was ghost riding the whip. Nigga, I jumped out and I'm fucking doing that shit in the rain, bro, in the parking lot with the fucking music blast. But it's just like you be with another motherfucker and they be hyping you up to some shit, and I feel.
I listen. I got a ghost ride the whip story that'll have you go fucking insane, bro. But I gotta wait for the homie Josh to get on with me.
I got one.
Because Josh was there.
Lalo, remember when we pull up at Foster's to get a black and we'd be in the what's that, the Burgundy Impala, jumping on the car talking about it's a scraper, it's a scraper, it's a scraper.
Hey, niggas used to do crazy shit with the cars, man. Having fun though, you know. It's like that's what it was for our time, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, we did minimal maintenance to that car and expected a
brakes.
lot out of that.
Toyota Camrys had the worst fucking brakes, bro.
Between the Camry and the red truck, bro, it's like, you know, we had some adventures.
One time, me and Cam we were under 21 for sure, and I don't know why, but we had Cam. You were driving, and it was just me and you in that red truck, and you were going down Somerset, and we had beer because we had fake IDs, and we had just bought a gang of Coronas, and you just started smashing down Somerset in that bitch. Little red truck, bro. I don't even remember. It was like one of those little Nissan pickups.
Was it when the cop was on us? Yeah, I remember that.
Cam smashed by the cop so fucking fast that it didn't make any sense to slow down.
Hey,
it would look bad if we slowed the fuck down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you know, they gonna see the lights.
Oh, my bad. I had another story with Layla that just came to mind.
Go ahead.
Remember the time we was at Denny's and they started popping off and Floss was there and he didn't know where they were shooting. He just pulled out and started shooting himself. And then the Hobie got shot in the ass.
Oh shit! we might have to edit this part.
Oh no, Floss died.
He did.
Yeah, yeah.
R.I.P.
He died
Floss.
some years
R.I.P.
ago.
Floss.
R.I.P. Man, that was the greatest pimp in the world, man. He's just, man, better than Sugar Free, and I love Sugar Free, man. I got love for Sugar Free.
Somebody got shot in the ass.
Man, caught it right in the ass. And we all in Lalo. We all in Lalo Cadillac.
Like when they got 3 strikes. Remember? Oh, I got shot in the ass. Oh, God.
That's unforgettable, like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The fucking nurse was on that nigga, the dude.
You remember that night Looney got shot?
Man, look. I low-key was there. I was there, bro.
We were there. It was at the Dragon House.
At the Dragon House in Long Beach, right behind Roscoe's. Nigga, I don't know what that shit is now, but it was like, we threw the fucking biggest shit out there.
Cam hired me to DJ a party for this stripper chick. I don't know if he was talking to her at the time. I don't know. But got hired for that motherfucker. That shit was at the Dragon House. I was like, this is it. This is my big break. It's going to happen. This is my first big ass club. I'm ready, bro. I got everything set up.
How many people came?
4. 4 people.
Hey, but then it was like a big ass
though.
flyer, like went all out and all that. It was
4 people.
More of us that came to work.
Yeah. 4 people. No, there was 4 people besides us.
Yeah, I remember that day.
I was let down so fucking bad.
She showed up. She cried.
The bitch never paid us.
She cried.
Oh, I remember she cried. I remember that. She showed up like a tutu. And then, wait, I don't know. I could edit it out. But
You know what? I think I was there for that.
Cam got a lap dance. Yeah, because Solo's always there.
Bro, don't fucking play me.
Cam got a lap dance.
What the fuck, nigga?
From her.
I don't remember that part.
I remember that clearly.
I don't remember that part.
Anyways, bro.
I remember her crying because didn't nobody come to the party.
I'll tell you what. I still came up that night because I stole 3 mics and 2 fucking amps.
Yeah, we took the equipment from the club.
We was like, fuck it. We
threw all
gotta
that
get
shit in
paid
the truck.
somehow.
Nigga, it's a couple spots we did that at because we knew we wasn't gonna go back.
Hell yeah. But man,
Especially
shout out.
if it was a fight or something that happened and we knew that we were gonna.
Bleep this out. You gotta edit this out.
We're gonna edit out, no problem. But check this out, man.
Nigga, this is years ago.
Listen, shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy Foolish Dee. Turning 35, bro. He's turning 35 tomorrow. We're going to do part 2 pretty soon because I got to hear some more stories from this motherfucker. It's way more. We ain't even touched the mid-20s yet.
Because I can't even talk about how Lalo had the 3 12s in the trunk and niggas was like, man, what you got, like 2 15s back there or something? And then we had the smoke screen too and shit.
Look,
so
he going to tap me to end the show and he going to keep talking.
2 15s, 2 12s, and 2 10s.
Yeah, there we go. 2 15s, 2 12s, 2 10s, like 2 everything.
Checks out, man. Shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday. I'm so happy for you. 35. Yeah. Motherfuckers don't make it past 21. you're at 35. Especially all the shit you've done. Especially all the shit that you've done. You made it, D.
Man, I'm proud of myself. I'm still here, still rolling.
Hell yeah. Tell them where they can find you.
Y'all can find me anywhere and everywhere at Foolish Dee with a PH, y'all.
Start that shit over, nigga. Do that shit again. Fuck that.
Right out.
Nah. Keep all that in there, but do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Come on, D.
Damn. See, that's what happens when I fall off. But anyways, you can find me at Foolish Dee with a PH, y'all, and an underscore in the middle, yeah, baby. Yeah.
Man, this gonna be can't get right.
Where can they find you, Cam?
You can find me all social media, Cool Ass Cam. Google it, whatever.
You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs.
You popping on YouTube, especially
You
with your
don't.
music.
I mean, you want to
need that on
access
top
any
that.
of my content, anything, again, anything I've been involved in, go to just Google my name, Cool Ass Cam, all together.
Hell yeah.
I can try to
Tryna
call
get like
quick,
Cam.
say all that shit, you know.
Get like
And
Cam.
check this out, man. Y'all can find me at I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo, baby. You can find the show at the F and Mad Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Where else, D?
And YouTube.
We started adding more videos, so we're going to go ahead and keep it rolling. I finally found the right way to do it, the perfect, like, easy, simple, but yet look professional way. We good. We going to be posting videos every week now.
Yes, sir.
Bang, bang.
Appreciate
Shout out
y'all.
to all, I guess, in the house.
Peace.